We know that The Witcher 4 is entering full production as we are in the second half of 2024, and that Witcher 4 is going to be the next big game from CD Projekt Red. And as 65% of CD Projekt Red is working on the next Witcher game, co-CEO of CDPR Michael Nowakowski has assured fans that The Witcher 4 isn't going to be The Witcher 3 with new clothing, but rather they're going to be pushing the boundaries with Unreal Engine 5 technology. When it comes to the risk of innovative elements, making a new game is always a creative risk, especially since we're trying to push new boundaries and explore new fields. That's something we haven't actually done before. I guess what I'm saying is that you should not be expecting The Witcher 3 in new clothing of sorts. Of course, we're building on the shoulders of what came before and on what we've learned, but we will be adding new gameplay elements and new mechanics that you have not seen in our previous games. I'd say doing such things is always a risk. It's not just repeating what was done before. Now, that is something that I did expect with The Witcher 4, to be honest. Of course, we always expect new features, but I did expect it to be kind of an evolution of The Witcher 3, which it still will be, but I think it's going to definitely feel a lot different from The Witcher 3, especially with the Unreal Engine 5 technology, and using that engine and using the Unreal Engine 5 engine does allow them to push the boundaries and truly make use of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X's power, which hasn't been done all that much this generation so far. He also mentions that they are going to be building on the shoulders of what came before, and of course, looking towards The Witcher 3, we can definitely expect an open world map, and perhaps just like The Witcher 3, 3 or 4 different segments of the map which have their own unique feel. That is something that is likely going to be present in The Witcher 4 too. However, I also expect this to be on a much larger scale, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot more dynamic events similar to the Red Dead Redemption series, and for CD Projekt Red to push what an open world means. But the extremely exciting thing that Nowakowski mentioned here is the fact that we are going to be seeing new gameplay elements and new mechanics that we have never seen before in previous CD Projekt Red games. Now, of course, he couldn't go into more detail about what these mechanics and gameplay elements are going to be, but remember that Geralt of Rivia isn't going to be the main protagonist of this game, and it's going to be someone who follows the Lynx school of witches, or someone who creates the Lynx school of witches, whether it's going to follow Ciri's story, a brand new witcher, and in my opinion the least likely a created character. We also know that Geralt of Rivia's story is going to be continuing in this game too, so for all us Geralt of Rivia fans, don't worry, he is going to be showing up in The Witcher 4. I can imagine that if it's going to be a huge open world, maybe being able to tame certain monsters like griffins to then fly them across the open world, similar to how we can fly mounts in the Hogwarts Legacy game. I think that would be an amazing new feature, and maybe even taming monsters could be a unique way to have monsters fight for you during battles. And of course, with this new Witcher, we are definitely going to be seeing some new abilities, and we already got a taste of this in The Witcher 3 when we were playing as Ciri, who played very differently from Geralt of Rivia, as she had the power to cross between dimensions. This made her feel and combat much more unique and different to Geralt, so if it is Ciri that's going to be the main protagonist of The Witcher 4, and her creating this new Lynx school alongside Geralt of Rivia, then at this stage Ciri would be a witcher, and perhaps she would have unlocked much more of her abilities than we saw in The Witcher 3, because that was very limited in scope just for those Ciri combat missions. Nowakowski was also asked about the release date or potential release date for The Witcher 4, with Nowakowski responding, revealing release dates is part of the marketing plan, and that's not something we're willing to do here, to a shareholder's question. However, he did start stating on how ambitious and groundbreaking that this next Witcher game would be with its new features and new mechanics, which makes me a lot more excited for The Witcher 4, as it's been confirmed by the co-CEO himself that there definitely will be new features and new mechanics in this next game, which I guess we already kind of knew. Of course, with every new game there's always going to have to be brand new features, and it can't just be a rehash of the last game, but to have features that have never been seen in a CD Projekt Red game before, I really wonder what that could be. And perhaps it's even gameplay systems like building the Lynx school and being able to use the Lynx school as the main hub for the player, where they can craft things, place their equipment and armor, create new weapons, learn new abilities, and kind of have it as this hub area or homestead which you can also design and organize. I think that would be another cool feature. Let me know in the comment section below what new features and gameplay elements do you think are coming to The Witcher 4. And it's already been revealed that after The Witcher 4 there will also be The Witcher 5 and The Witcher 6 as a part of this brand new trilogy, so whatever new elements and gameplay features are going to be debuting in The Witcher 4 are only going to evolve with the games that come after. And not only that, we also have The Witcher 1 Remake, which is going to be an open world title, alongside the Molasses Flood Project Sirius game, which is said to be a multiplayer Witcher game with single player elements. And this is likely going to be the game where you're going to be able to create your own Witcher character. So I'm very excited to learn more about that game too. However, a majority of their titles are in the concept stages or pre-production, whereas The Witcher 4 is likely currently in full production and is definitely going to be the next big release from CD Projekt Red. So hopefully, I believe in 2025 we will get more details officially from CD Projekt Red about the next Witcher game, where Doug Cockle will return as Geralt of Rivia. So we will be finding out where Geralt's story led to after the end of The Witcher 3 and how his story continues thereon. Down below in my description pin comment section below are my other Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk Orion update, and we also talk about Marvel Spider-Man 3, the upcoming Venom game and X-Men game, the Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon series, and so many more AAA blockbuster titles with all their new updates on this channel. So go ahead and feel free to browse the channel to see what games you like. And guys, thanks so much for watching. Peace out, God bless, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.
For my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces, hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.